Here's a really simple conversion problem. In fact, it's so simple you could probably do it in your head. But let's go through the whole method just so when the problems get harder, you'll feel really comfortable with how to solve for them. This problem says, how many meters is a 5-kilometer race? Sometimes called a 5K race. So a 5-kilometer race is what we're given, and we want to convert that and say, okay, what's that equivalent to in meters? To do a conversion problem, you have to know how your two things are related, in this case, kilometers and meters. So this is given 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So every kilometer is 1,000 meters. So you could probably in your head think, okay, if I have 5 kilometers and every one of them is 1,000 meters, then the answer is probably going to be 5,000 meters. So you probably already know the answer, but let me just show you how to solve for it with the long way for when the problems get harder, and then you'll know how to use this method. So the first thing I do is I write down what I'm given. I'm given 5 kilometers. And then I give myself a little bit of room, but I know that I want to figure out what that's equal to in meters. So I kind of get myself psyched up by knowing, okay, I'm going to get to the answer. I write equals and the unit I'm looking for. So I'm starting with 5 kilometers. I want to know that equals how many meters. Then I do this X and a line. And the idea is I want to get rid of or cancel kilometers in this case, and I want to end in meters. So to cancel something that's in the numerator, I'm going to need to put it in the denominator. And then I'm going to write down the unit I want to end up in on the numerator. So I want to get rid of kilometers. I want to end up in meters. So the only thing missing from this is to know kilometers and meters, how are they related? What's equal about kilometers and meters? And the equivalency is actually given in this problem. The equivalency is to say 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So if you know how these two units are related, that's where you're going to get the numbers to put in here. 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. That means number 1 goes with kilometers, and the number 1,000 goes with meters. So this is perfectly set up. I've got 5 kilometers times 1,000 meters over 1 kilometer. Looks a little scary, but notice the kilometers cancel. And I'm left with meters, which is what I was hoping for. The only thing I have to do now is do 5 times 1,000 divided by 1, and that gets me my answer in meters. Now, again, this is a really simple problem, but when it gets harder, just write down what you know, leave yourself some room and write down the unit you're looking for, then put the unit you're looking for on top, the unit you start with on the bottom, and then just write down how they're related. In this case, 1 kilometer was equal to 1,000 meters. You'll cancel the units you want to get rid of. You'll do your multiplying and dividing and end up with the right units.